The only thing that's really new is that now we know who's going to be in the general election, right? What we really need to look at when assessing the House, the down-ballot races, the House and the Senate, is really the relative performance of the presidential candidates, because that's much more telling about what will happen in November than what happened yesterday.
Yeah, what are your thoughts, Michael?
I think the House race with Debbie Wasserman Schultz we could put to the side as an outlier, because she's been in office long enough to have gerrymandered her district so that she has certain blocks and certain houses and certain neighborhoods and not others. So putting that to the side, she certainly is, despite the controversy involving the DNC putting its thumb on the scale for Hillary during the primaries. But Florida was especially interesting because they're saying in a presidential matchup, talking about national issues and a national campaign, we pick Trump, Republican primary voters. But when it comes to representing our state's interests, we want our guy who we voted for previously. And maybe, contrary to my colleagues, there's some buyer's remorse for Republican voters for Trump, and they're saying maybe we need to hedge and put in the guy we didn't choose in the primary and make sure he's in the Senate, like you said, surrounding him with some old hands who we've already picked.
You don't agree with that?
Well, I just don't think we know yet. I mean, every day we're seeing Trump tighten in the polls a little bit more, so it's hard to say there's buyer's remorse at this point. I do think people are trying to hedge their bets a little bit. If we may want some disruption, but we also want to make sure our interests are represented. It's going to be very interesting to see, and certainly as we look forward to states like Missouri, who has this bellwether effect, has been known for always choosing the presidential candidate. Right now, they have a gubernatorial candidate who is a real disruptor outlier like Trump that they picked on the Republican side over 3 or 4 other candidates. So it's very interesting as we start to look ahead to the other states what's going to happen.
All right, great. Thank you so much, guys, for being with us. Kathy and Cliff and Michael, we appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How would you feel sending your kids back to school with an al-Qaeda terrorist? One U.S. university